Hi, everyone. How are you? I hope I'm live. It says I'm live. Anyway, it's good to see you today. We're going to start out a little different today. And the first thing I'd like to say is I'd love to get my screen bigger. Okay, first thing I'd like to say is we're going to start a little different. And I'm going to sing a different song. And it goes like this. Everybody wave your hand, wave your hands, wave your hands. Everybody wave your hands. It's time to say hello. Hello, everybody. I'm Mrs. Mary. It's time for story time from my house to your house. I hope you're having a great day today. I have a great book to read today called That's What Leprechauns Do. And it's by Eve Bunting. And it's illustrated by Emily Arnold McCully. And it's published by Clarion Books, which is a division of Houghton Mifflin. So let's start our story. The three leprechauns sat under a tree. Art looked up at the cloud-filled sky. It's coming, he said, and there's work to be done. Boo and Cole put on their red shoes and their caps and strapped their packs to their backs. We're ready, Boo said, but why is it always us that has to put the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, especially since not a single soul ever finds it, Cole added. Art looked from one of them to the other. Don't be asking, he said. It's leprechaun duty, so it is. And fellows, remember, it's coming, so there'll be no time for mischief along the way. What a beautiful path they take along that road to get where they're getting, right? And aren't they cute little red-bearded leprechauns? Here's a nice cow in the meadow. But when they got to Ballybunion Farm, they saw Mrs. Ballybunion's cow. Pause. Pansy, standing in the field. Art whipped out the little bottle of red paint he kept in his backpack for leprechaun business. He ran across to Pansy. Stand still, my lovely, he told her, and he painted her hooves scarlet red. I guess we're not having any luck with Instagram today. Sorry, everyone. Pansy looked down. Pretty, she said, with her red feet. Look at her with her red feet. Isn't that so fun? Imagine Mrs. Ballybunion's face when she comes to milk you, Art shouted. He and Boo and Cole rolled over and over in the grass. There they are, rolling over in the grass. She'll think I've been to a dance, Pansy said. Couple of small hop steps to demonstrate, and the leprechauns clapped and whistled. We'd be delighted to join you in a waltz or so, he said, but we're in a desperate hurry. I thought there was to be no mischief along the way, Boo reminded him. Okay, sure, but I couldn't help myself. Mischief, that's leprechaun's duty, Art said. That's what leprechauns do. Along with our more important duties, he glanced up at the tatters of clouds in the sky. And we'd better not delay, for we've delayed long enough. There's the cottage at the farm. The leprechauns looked at each other. and grinned. Quick as a cat pounce, they ran across to the hedge and stood on top of the other, one on top of the other, and on top of him. And Art reached up and tied the two long John legs together in a knot. They almost fell off each other. They laughed. It would be great altogether to stay and watch old Jamie putting on his long johns, trying to put his legs in those, but it will be a month of Sundays before they're dry, and we have no time to waste. There they are, tying the legs together. They took a few minutes to somersault across Liam McCabe's garden. There was a yellow tennis ball in the middle of the road. There it is. So they picked it up and rolled it along as they went. Miss Maud Murphy's hens, Bertie, clucked at them from behind her gate. Brighty, Art said, would you be doing us a favor? Could you trundle this ball up to your nest? And could you sit on it for us? It'll be great joke on Miss Maud Murphy when she comes out to gather your eggs. Bertie put her head to one side. It's not going to be easy sitting on that, but the three of you were so good to me, scaring the fox away from my hen house last night. I'll do it. Cole stretched up and patted her wing. Thank you, Bridie. They squeezed themselves through the gate and tumbled the ball with them, and then they heaved it up and into Bertie's nest. She gave a trial to sit on it. Oh, here she is. I'll be sore underneath myself for a week, she grumbled, but the thought of Miss Maud Murphy's face when she sees I've laid a yellow ball will be worth it. Won't that beat it all, Cole gasped. The three of you can't help making mischief, can you? Bridie asked. That's what leprechauns do, Art told her. Along with our most important duties, he skipped. Is that a spitting of wet I feel? Oh no, I guess it was starting to rain. 'Tis, Boo stared up at the sky where the sun was flickering. Hurry, hurry, Art ordered. It's come. We can't be late. They pulled the green slickers from their backpacks and settled their caps low to their ears. There they are, getting their green slickers out. Anybody seeing them racing along the road would have taken them for 3 green leaves, but they were leprechauns, and they had work to do. Get them out, boys. Get them ready. They took their little spades from their backpacks. They stopped for a minute to look up at the rainbow, blue and green and yellow and pink, that was arched across half the sky. There it is, Art said with satisfaction. Come on. They dashed across Paddy Whacker's bog, found the place where they kept the pot of gold buried for just such a rainbow occasion, and dug it up. Art stood in the middle of the bog. Here, he said. The three of them placed the pot of glittering gold in just the right spot. Watch the rainbow curve itself all the way down till it ended on top of the pot. And there you can see the rainbow and the leprechauns. They're so cute, aren't they? And a beautiful rainbow. Think about painting one of those or coloring one of those after we're done with the story. The leprechauns settled themselves to wait. They tootled some grass stalk music, threw raindrops at each other, and ate the rose hips they brought for snacks. There they are. They waited long, but nobody came. And once again, nobody came. You'd think somebody would find it, Cole complained. Somebody will, someday, Art said. But we should put up a sign, Boo suggested. Pot of gold this way. No, no, Art said. That's not how it's done. There's a bit of magic to finding, and a bit of luck, and a bit of imagination, too. That goal's waiting for just the right person. The rain had stopped, the sun went behind the cloud, the rainbow shortened itself and then disappeared. You can see that right here, the shortening, ready to disappear. No use waiting any longer. Cole took off his cap and wrung the wet out of it. If we hurry, we could be in time to see. Miss Maud Murphy discovered Bridie's big yellow egg, he said. Boo laughed. Won't that be the greatest thing to see? All right then, Art said. We'll put a rush on this. They hurried to the pot again, buried it in its usual place. Art patted the smoothed down bog dirt. Don't worry, Pot, he whispered. We'll be back to get you on the next rainbow day. And now we're off again to see what mischief we can find. For besides our important duties, that's what leprechauns do. And here's the pictures of everyone discovering all of the mischief that they made. And that's the end. That is the end. It says, according to legend, the leprechaun is a tiny elf found only in Ireland. Most leprechauns are shoemakers to the fairies, who pay them gold for their work. The leprechauns, or little people, store their gold in pots and often bury one at the end of a rainbow. Since leprechauns love more than anything to play tricks, this may be just another one. The gold at the end of the rainbow has not been discovered yet. But if you find a leprechaun and pick him up, he must tell you where the gold is hidden. That is leprechaun law. So look for leprechauns in Ireland near clear springs of water or close to large rocks formation, or at the end of the rainbow. Listen for the sound of tiny hammers tapping or elfin pipes piping as small voices sing a fairy song. And maybe, just maybe, you will find the leprechaun's pot of gold. And you'll be rich. Okay. So today we have another quick thing that we're going to do, and we're going to call it our Flash 5. Can everyone count to 5 with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now hold up your hand, Flash 5. I'm going to hold up 5 things, and you, from your home, shout out what they are as fast as you can. It's juicy. It's orange. What is it? An orange. Great. And now, this one is red and crunchy. What is it? What is it, everyone? Of course, you know what that is. It's an apple. Great. The next one is green. I didn't have a real one of these, but I knit one, so I put it in. Is green and tastes very good. Crunchy. What is it? It's a pear. Great. The next one is green too, and it's juicy. You usually don't just eat it like that, though. It's a lime. And the last one is yellow and juicy. You'll recognize it as soon as you see it. It's a lemon. Great. I hope you enjoyed that. Okay. And now I've created one more little song to sing. And it goes like this to the tune of Frere Jacques. Wash your hands, wash your hands. Don't touch your face, don't touch your face. Get out in the sunshine, have fun in your backyard. Wash your hands, wash your hands. Very good. I hope you're all washing your hands. I hope we've had a good connection today. I feel bad. I feel like it's blipping out on me, but this is live recording. Okay, so now if everyone would wave your hands, we'll wave goodbye until next time and sing our song. Everybody wave your hand, wave your hand, wave your hand. Everybody wave your hand. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye from Mrs. Mary. I look forward to seeing you again next week at Live Storytime. Have a good week. Oh, wait, I forgot the craft. Oh my goodness, I worked so hard on it. Okay, so with one piece of typewriter paper, draw a half circle, color and decorate this part, and use the rest of the paper to draw flowers and leaves. Then you're going to cut this piece out and form a basket. This is the basket, and this is a May basket. So after you put the basket together, you put a staple or some tape. I've crumpled up all the rest of the paper and put it into the basket. And then I tuck the flowers in. It's a little tricky to get them in, but you can do it if you're patient. Put the flowers in, and May 1st is Friday. And what people did on May Day was hang little baskets on their neighbors' doors. So you can put them on your mom's bedroom door or your dad's bedroom door or your brother or sister's bedroom door. That would be fun. I hope you have fun making this May basket, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye-bye, everyone.